geeked up. Don't come with that weak stuff. Marshawn, I'm in beast mode. I'm a G nigga, live the G code. Off the sauce and I'm geeked up. Don't come with that weak stuff. Marshawn, I'm in beast mode. I'm a G nigga, live the G code. Nickelodeon, I'm all that.
Let's get it. Yo.
Bada bing, bada boom.
We back again. Space City Brothers Podcast. We in effect. As always, I am your host, Henny Pendergrass, aka Space City Tev, and to my right, my brethren in arms.
I'm across from you, and I'm Space City Walter.
To my right.
Nah.
Fading all you bitch niggas.
The day after one of the greatest Rockets victories in the last decade.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I didn't think them niggas was gonna pull it out, but they
because you a non-believing ass bitch.
I am. It's not even that. It's just I know Houston sports. It's like whenever we have the chance to apply pressure, we never apply pressure. Even the Astros winning blew my mind because I was pretty sure them niggas was gonna fucking shit the bed in like game 4 or 5, but we here now. What's this? 3-2, and we coming back home to play. No,
last night was at home, and then next game is in Golden State. It's in Oakland. Shit. Why I say Golden State? It's in Oakland.
If them niggas can beat them niggas in Oakland,
bro. They
gonna win. They gonna win. They gonna win.
First things first. You're forgetting something.
Oh, live from the home of the players and pimps.
So,
hold on. If you like what you're listening to, please subscribe. Hit us up, you know what I'm saying? Let us know that you fucking with us. Email, all that shit is in the SoundCloud links, Stitches, radios. Follow us on Twitters and shit. Continue.
We got an email from like some listener. No, it's not. It's like listen something.
What did it say?
It's about like podcasts, and they said they found our email from the RSS.
Okay.
And it's like I guess it's like a podcast hub website, but it didn't open because like my internet on my desktop was acting weird, so I couldn't even open the link. Like I got all the way to the email, and then the internet stopped working on it.
That shit sound like some bot shit.
Nah, it was just this morning, but because I was actually gonna go to a specific store, and I was just trying to like mess with stuff and put Pusha T's album on my my iPods.
Yeah.
And I saw the email, but then like the my internet thing started acting weird.
Crapped out on you.
Yeah, like
it's on our email.
Yeah, it's on the Space City's email.
So did you get a chance to listen to it?
Listen to what?
Pusha T. Did you at least get a chance to listen to Infrared?
Wait, let's come back to that.
Okay.
So
I just want to talk about it because nigga, it's hot right now.
So Aaron finally tweeted us.
What up, Aaron?
I don't know if he actually listened to it from his tweet, so you gotta actually say that you listened to it. So we're gonna address the Rockets, the best team in the league.
Niggas been shocking me today, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This last 2 weeks, niggas been shocking
you're
the
a
shit
non-believer.
I'm really not. I'm so pessimistic about everything.
James Harden, I need you to get it in gear, my nigga. You going OD with the step back threes. Let's scale those back. If you miss like 3 in a row, it's like okay. You need to go on Carmelo rules with George Karl and just be like, okay, you've taken and missed 2, 3 in a row. Just go to the basket 5 times before you shoot another 3. Just go straight to the basket 5 times before you shoot another 3.
He gotta get his on fire back.
Yeah, like dog.
You wasted your fire, nigga.
Nobody can barely stay in front of you. You can make layups on both sides. You going to the rim gets Capella open for lobs and stuff. Otherwise, just you've dunked on Draymond Green 2 games in a row. Like just go to the rim strong as shit.
I didn't really like the first dunk I saw. That was kind of shaky. He went to the left.
He put one in Draymond's face.
Yeah, the other one he put it in his face.
He put it in his face.
Definitely put it in his face. Was that the one where he fell?
I don't know. You thinking of the details after. I'm thinking of the detail of he dunked on his face. Eric Gordon, you are the only light skinned person in this world I trust that I'm not related to, and I love you. Okay. And I will pray for you to do well.
What about Garen?
Eric Gordon, you're the only light skinned person in this world that I trust. I love you,
What about Aaron?
And I'm gonna pray for you to do well. Gerald Green, Houston's own son. He's our prodigal son.
Yeah.
Didn't go to college. Went straight to the league. Was real raw. A lot of athleticism. A lot of potential. Couple teams. He had that nasty ass windmill alley oop when he was with the Nets against Houston. Head was at the rim. Was on the Celtics last year. They basically had to do some cap shit to not keep you. He wasn't even in the league. Like he just wasn't on the team.
Yeah.
And then James Harden ended up like hooping with him or some shit. It was like, hey, Cuz still got it. Need to get signed.
Yeah.
Playing for the hometown team. He's our prodigal son. He was in the wilderness, lost, and he came back. He came back to his father's land.
Yeah. He came back
and now he's flourishing. He had 3 threes last night.
With a Jedi fucking cloak on and shit. We don't know where the fuck he got it from.
He had 3 threes last night.
That's a Star
so
Wars.
So Gerald Green, keep bringing that energy. Keep bringing that.
Is he
fury.
6 man? Or he's just off the bench?
He's 7th because Eric Gordon's the first one off the bench.
Okay.
So like Gerald Green, keep bringing that aggression. Keep making motherfuckers dribble all the way at half court and stuff, and getting blocks and steals. And
is he better on defense than he is offense? But he's really reliable on offense.
He's a bit of a wild card on offense because like he's shooting it from wherever he catches it in whatever fashion. He can afford to scale that back a little bit.
Yeah.
If he scales that, like he can hit. But sometimes it's like, okay, my guy, you're fading away all the way to out of bounds on the baseline. Like, okay, you need to just chill a little bit. But, hey, catch and shoot threes. He's straight, especially when it's open. Hey, sometimes you might just need to head fake and just go to the rim.
Hey,
I want to see you dunk on somebody.
If you could put it in there,
because he definitely still has all of the hops.
How old is he? He's not that much. He's not that much older than we is. Because Garland's not that. Garland's our same age, and they brothers, ain't they?
Yeah, but Gerald Green's probably like 4 or 5 years older.
Nah, that's not that much.
He is 32.
That'll make him 32. He's a lot younger than I thought.
So Gerald, before the end of the series, which will be coming shortly, I need you to dunk on
look like
Draymond
he's really
Green.
in shape.
Oh, he's in phenomenal shape.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
Gerald,
pretty sure.
Gerald, I need you to posterize somebody in the next Rockets
What if
win.
What if you get KD?
Fuck KD. Fuck him. He finna lose to us. I don't want him. So fuck no. Don't even bring that bullshit in here.
No. Is Clay out of the series?
No.
Oh, he's not out of the series. I thought he got injured.
No.
That's what my coworker told me today that Clay was out.
No.
Or some shit I read on Tumblr.
Your coworker's dumb. That's basically all I got.
You said nothing about CP3?
No, well, he's not playing next game.
Oh, you don't think he's gonna play?
He's officially out. So.
Oh damn.
So I need all.
I thought he was gonna eye the tiger that shit.
Like I said, we off that.
You can't put no heat on the back of your leg, nigga.
I mean, you don't want to risk it. He got to be healthy. So CP3.
Oh, how many years you really got left, nigga? CP3, go ball out.
No, you can't be trying to ball out and then you fucking snap your hamstring and it rolls up to your butt.
Hey,
okay?
at least you went out with a ring, nigga. You at least you went out and gave the team a possibility of getting a ring. Nigga.
How about this? He's healthy.
So they're gonna put in place.
You're not fucking listening, okay? He's out next game. We're gonna play next game, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, you just gotta see what happens. It's a 7-game series. You gotta win 4 of them hoes. We already won 3. Gotta
so
see
if we
what
go
happens.
back to Golden State, do we come back to us?
We're not getting into that.
Okay, we're gonna take it one game at a time.
You got to. You just got to play the next game. That's all it is.
I was trying to see where we ended up in the series.
No, because you're gonna bring the wrong energy into this. I know you.
No, I'm really not.
Yes, you are, and I'm stopping it here. Okay.
So is CP3 out indefinitely or
no, motherfucker? It's just next game.
Oh, okay.
Where you getting this indefinite shit from? Like I said, we off that. We're not talking about it anymore.
Sorry.
Bring the wrong energy.
Sorry, good energy, positive energy. Bring it home for.
I'm fired up and you bringing the wrong energy. Okay. Also,
shit, I don't know.
I was listening to
basketball.
Jalen and Jacoby. Jalen hasn't been on the show as much anymore, so he had Ryan Hollins. And when he asked Ryan Hollins what's the Rockets' chance of winning Game 5, nigga said 0%. So fuck you, Ryan Hollins. You were fucking wrong. Your word is no longer valid ever again. You're not a light skinned person I trust. Alright. Now I'm ready. 10 whole minutes in. Now I'm ready. Okay.
Oh my god. Basketball, we here now. This what real niggas is made.
Hey, so Khalid.
What about him?
Nigga had me all fucked up on Tuesday. No. Was that Monday?
Oh, I keep thinking. I don't know why I thought DJ Khaled. You talking about?
Or Khalid. I'm tripping.
It's Khalid.
I wrote
it
down.
It looked like Khalid.
No,
though.
I wrote down Khalid. That's why I wrote it with an E.
His name is Khalid, but
no, it's with an I. His is with an I, but I wrote it with an E.
Khalid. Yeah, ain't that?
His is
Khalid.
Khalid
Is
DJ Khalid. You know why I was thinking
Khalid.
to write Khalid, but now I was like Khalid is only one letter, and I wrote down Khalid, so I just not read Khalid. They had me all fucked up this week.
Send me your location now. I like his voice. His voice is so unconventional to what is going on in music right now.
Yeah, because he's not like he has a deep voice, and he's not trying to like moan on tracks and shit.
That's what niggas do when they can't really sing. They
or
try
heavily
to moan.
use auto tune. Like he's just reading his poetry to the beat.
But the thing about it is the beat still be like Weekend, Party Next Door type beats. It's just his voice is better than theirs, so it just sounds a lot better hearing him saying.
Well, he has pretty eclectic taste. I finally sat down and listened to it again, and it genuinely made me sad. Like I was genuinely sitting at work just sad, and it started. Like it was funny because my sister, I had to text my sister and my brother. My sister's like, "Bro, don't let the R&B and rain just get to you like that." I was like, "No, this started before it started raining."
It just added emphasis to the fucking mood. And
shit. They had me all fucked up before.
Bro, Khaled's a pretty good singer. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like his video. Forgot for what song. It had a bunch of white girls in it.
That was probably American Teen.
It probably was.
I really don't watch.
It was that Young Dumb,
Oh, Young Dumb and Broke.
I think it was that song. I hate that song.
He might actually like white
I like
girls.
that. Send me your location.
That roller coasters and Hopeless Romantic.
See, I only know its location.
Hopeless Romantic. I played that one like 14 times in a row.
I felt kind of weird listening to a song about American teenage, whatever the fuck.
Well, he's only like 20 now, so he probably made it at 18.
Still, I mean, oh yeah, he came out 2016,
2017.
I know this is really good singer, Daniel Caesar. However you can say that nigga name. He's great. I like him. What song is this?
This is Hopeless.
Yeah.
Focused on the smell of all the burnt out cigarettes. My thoughts play on repeat. Only comfort that I keep.
I had to take it or leave it. I gotta be in the mood. Most of the time, I'm only in the mood to listen to like weekend type shit. So
romantic,
I need to make a new R&B mix. All my R&B mixes are like out of date. all my R&B mixes are out of date by like at least 2 years.
Okay, now my screen's not working. Okay, and that's all off the top.
I like that Daniel Caesar. That
never listened to him.
Natural disaster.
I still haven't gotten Solange album. Like I'm just so behind on just what's out. Like I'm so behind on what's out.
That's why I play for that Apple Music shit. I get everything.
Yeah, you also are only leasing it, and they can take it away whenever they want.
They can suck my dick. I go back to ripping they shit off like I usually do. I just gotta find. I mean, like, it's so convenient to have that shit just at your hand whenever the fuck you want it. Like,
yeah.
But at the same time, yeah,
not on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I can see why having an iPod is very beneficial. I probably need to invest in one.
So, the Black Panther album,
fire.
I love the first song for sure.
What's the first song?
Just Black Panther, where it's just Kendrick. I still don't know what SZA was saying on All the Stars. I can get part of it, but I think
all the stars are
I don't know what's going on. I guess she was like, I guess they were trying to like make her
she had
like
that cotton mouth, dog.
Yeah, make her like ham it up or something. Like she was like over singing.
You don't need to. You could not. SZA can ham it up on her own, nigga. You heard the album. She can do that shit on her own.
I don't know what was going on with her on that shit. I couldn't like.
See, now you got me curious about the lyrics, though.
Okay. It says, this may be the night that all my dreams might. This may be the night that all my dreams might let me know all the stars are closer.
See, I didn't hear none
this
of that.
This may be
shit.
the night all my dreams might let me know. I can't even get the rhythm for it.
Bro, I don't even hear that because I hear, because baby, you love something, something, something. All the stars are golden.
This may be the night that my dreams might let. This may be the night that my dreams.
My
might
lyrics
let
are better.
Me know all the stars are close.
Fuck that. My lyrics are better. I don't care what you say.
Yeah. So she's trying to say a whole lot in a very short period of time. She's trying to fit 1, 2, 3, 4.
Look,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She's basically trying to fit a 12-word sentence in like 2 seconds. What the fuck is this YouTube commercial with a white dude with dreads? Get this shit off my TV. Fuck out of here. Shit out of here. And then her verse is, skin covered in ego, get to talking, I get involved like a rebound. No control, no off switch. And the way that you bringing me down, it's a turn on. Get it away from me. No, you mean wrong. Keep away from me. And it's all wrong. Get it away from me. I just cry for no reason. I just pray for no reason. I just thank for the life, for the day, for the hours in another life breathing. I did it all cause it feel good. You'd leave it all if it feel bad. Better live your life. We were running out of time.
That's depressing.
Very.
She said that shit very convincingly. It sounded really great. That must have been like the breakdown part.
No, that's her verse.
I mean, like, you know how the song just like sort of goes into like a flat mode, like it's all rise and Kendrick's rapping, you like yeah, and it goes to like that one solid like riff where it gets like all ominous and shit. I don't know. I think about music and things differently than people. It's hard to explain.
I really like the Black Panther track, the very first track.
Honestly,
cause he's like where it's like the first part, dun, 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 with the, and he's like, king of my city, king of my country, king of my homeland, king of the filthy, king of the fallen, we living again. He's like naming all the things he's king of, and then when it switches where it's like dun, 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 he's like I don't even know where it starts actually.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, dog.
When
like, I got to Paramedic, I stopped caring about the rest of the album.
He's like,
Paramedic is so hard, nigga.
He's like, king of the fighters, king of the fathers, king of the belated, king of the answer, king of the problem, king of the forsaken, king of the empathy. You resent me, king of remorse, king of my enemies. May they father feed, I rejoice. King of the skyscrapers, dodging haters, broke religion, 9 faces, go against them. I erase them with precision. I embrace them with collision. Kings did it, King Vision, Black Panther, King Kendrick.
That's a lot.
That shit was so dope. That shit is so dope when you like in like the whole like cause it's like at first it's like dun, 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 dun. It's just like, oh, T'Challa is just like reflecting on the fact that he's now king, and then all of a sudden it's like all the problems show up. He's like, this is all the shit I gotta deal with.
like I said, I like Paramedic. Paramedic is my shit.
That's what Michael B was on when he was doing the press tour.
What, Paramedic?
Yeah, he's like that's his song from the album.
That's his. That's shit hard. Oh hell, King, Killmonger, red light, green light. That shit hard, bro. I think the first line is like 22 or 23. I'm heavy with the heat. I was like, you know, I love gun bars, nigga. But the singing kind of fucked me up, though. I'm not gonna lie. It said 22 or 23. I'm heavy with the heat. Hit you with the shot. Paramedics can't save you. Really in the field. Come on, bro. I know that ain't you. 2018. Hell no, I ain't gonna fade you. You gon' paint you. TD and this will be. We can't lose. Nigga, a bitch, man. That's something I can't relate to. Turn on the game. That's just something that I can't do. I ride for a bitch. That's something that I can't do.
I like the part where it's like California nigga with the piano.
Bro.
I want that looped. I want that part. I want that
dog.
Instrumental looped.
So you just remind me about that shit. I was just coming like California nigga, and I'm heavy in the streets. If you don't keep a pole, how you ready with a beat, bro? I was like, let me go be a blood.
I like if that nigga want me dead, I can't let the nigga breathe. That shit is so tough.
Then they kept going hard. Nigga.
I want that. I want just that part of the instrumental looped with the piano.
California nigga, and I'm heavy in this beat. If you don't keep a pole, how you ready with this beef? I went to go look up the niggas who did the actual verses for the song. One, it's a lot of niggas.
Oh really?
It's not just two. It's like 4 niggas, 4 or 5. I didn't know how many niggas it was.
I
My brother was like, "Yeah, it's a lot of niggas in the group." I was like,
"No, I don't have time for that."
Yeah, and then I go look up their songs, right? And the first song was like this weird, like 80s, like neon, like 80s neon type beat and shit out, and then they go just going hard on it. I was like, nah, I can't.
I don't have.
I'm gonna just stick to Paramedic. It's too weird for me.
I don't have time to figure out how many people are in the group. That's what's not happening.
NorCal niggas, bro. NorCal niggas, bro. I love Oakland, but NorCal niggas.
Oh yeah, I was trying to think of movies you could fall asleep to.
California. Tell me why.
I had a
was
list.
That you talk to me about that?
Yeah, that was the last podcast.
Oh, movies you can just put on. Now, actually, you know what? I was listening to the read, and they was talking about movies that you can just put on. What was that you?
That was me. I'm telling you, that was me. That was last podcast. That was me because I said burn after reading.
Oh yeah.
So I wrote down something. And I forgot to check my Netflix for what I had on here. So I have written down White Chicks.
Nah.
Yeah,
White Chicks is too funny.
I have fallen asleep many a times to White Chicks.
White Chicks is hilarious.
I just put that as long as I'm past the part where they first showed up to the hotel and like the dude was like, "Ooh, look at that ass," and they was yelling at him. He's like, "I pull off my G-string and handle what?" If I'm past that part, I can fall asleep at any point. Daddy Daycare,
definitely.
The Disney movie Fantasia 2000.
Nigga, I wouldn't even watch that shit.
That one's more like
weird as fuck.
That's like just orchestra music and like.
Oh
visuals.
Yeah, that's the one with Mickey Mouse conducting the brooms and shit.
Yeah, I've never been able to watch that through. Like never ever, even if it's daytime. Every time I watch it, 20 minutes in, I'm asleep.
Bro, I
don't
even watch that whole.
I would have to like stand up in front of the TV to be able to watch the whole thing.
The only one I remember is Mickey Mouse making the brooms float. That's really the only one. Only part of that movie that I even know.
Well, I've never stayed awake through it. And Burn After Reading. Let's see if there's any more on Netflix.
Lord of the Rings.
That's different. That you don't put that on. You don't put that on before you go to sleep. You put that on and it just puts you to sleep. You don't have a choice.
I thought that's what we was talking about. Movies that just knock you the fuck out.
No, these are movies that like it's like 11:30. You been in class all day.
Yeah.
You went to lab and shit, and it's like, you know, you probably could stay up to 1 a.m. for no reason, but you're trying to be a little responsible. You may have a lab the next day, so you're trying to you like, okay, I'm gonna turn it in. You put on the Netflix, turn on your sleep timer. You put on the movie, and you just lay in the bed and then when you like 10 minutes in, you just turn your head the other way and you're asleep.
Loving basketball.
You know, I do not watch that movie. The reason because of that is because my sister had the DVD and she was watching it every day. So I basically refused to watch that movie in my own time now.
When that movie came out, shorties was really trying to go to the court and hoop. They was really trying to get these scholarships so they can live
My sister watched that movie every day.
A basketball fairy tale. Like, girl, you don't even know how to play sports. Period. You the most uncoordinated.
I mean, but she was fit for that movie.
Somebody Lathan was fine.
She did she was hitting her weights for that.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of weird how they got her young and then like she progressively got like that was weird. Like that's one of the best. I don't know. I guess you can say movies with makeup or whatever because she looked young as fuck in the movie. By the time she was like an adult in her late 20s and shit, she looked like her actual age. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's good makeup. I looking at my list now, there's like so many things I haven't watched that I just like add to Netflix and never watch. There's a lot of shows, that's the thing. Fucking Bob Ross and stuff. I'm still in stuff that I haven't watched. Fucking Jackie Brown, Generation Iron 2. Hold on, this segment is not going how I thought it would.
I was trying to watch this one karate flick on Netflix the other day, right? And so the movie started off good. You know, these dudes, these four guys, I think Donnie Yen was in it.
Yen?
Yeah, Yen. These four guys, they got paid to be in a street brawl, right? They were like from some province in China or some shit like that, right? So they get in the street brawl, and like really only one of them can really like fight. Like this nigga's trained and shit, right? So then the police chief is kind of corrupt, but he's like a good corrupt, right? I couldn't follow the shit. I kept going in and out. I got involved when they had like fights and shit. But like, so like,
yeah, sometimes those plots are kind of complicated.
Bro, the shit was so like the nigga came to there, so they brought the nigga on, and he started doing work for the police chief. But then the police chief was a part of a hit. Police chief, I don't know if they killed that nigga. I think they killed the police chief, or he might have survived. But the nigga ends up losing gets like fucked up, and they end up like having to amputate a little bit of his leg, or his leg would be shorter than the other one. So then he's walking with a limp or some shit, and the nigga tries to bring over his wife and daughter and his wife and son, but they get drowned trying to cross the border or some shit.
Yeah, sometimes the plots are really convoluted.
I was just
in martial arts. Another movie you can fall asleep to, Jackass 2.
Nah.
Yes.
You can't fall asleep to Jackass 2. Yeah. Jackass is too funny as all.
I'm
not just gonna knock out the Jackass.
I'm telling you, I downloaded it to a hard drive. I would put it on and turn on the sleep timer, and I would be asleep before the movie ends.
Jackass 2 is hilarious. I don't even know how you.
Because I watched it so many times.
Bro, but still though, like you watch it a
normalized.
bunch of times, and still that shit still be funny.
I mean, it's funny, but I throw it on and go to sleep. This is the last thing I see before I go to bed.
The funniest bit to this day still is when Ryan Dunn and I think Steve-O or Chris Pontius got into the fucking pen with the ram. They're just like playing instruments at the ram, and he just I don't know why. It's not even like the biggest one. It was just hilarious
because I think it was Steve-O. No, was it Aaron?
No, I know it was Ryan Dunn. I know one of them was Ryan. I think it might have been either Aaron or Steve-O.
I think it was Aaron. but the ram kept hitting him. That was the funny part.
Bro, the ram
whoever was with him just bailed. Just bailed, and then the other one was still there, and the ram was like not letting up.
Bro, another funny ass one was when they were trying to get him to go shit in the toilet in Home Depot.
That was in Jackass 3. It was right. Yeah, it was Steve-O.
Yeah.
You know, we've actually had this conversation on the podcast.
We always had this conversation, dog.
So it was Steve-O, and Steve-O bailed, and Ryan was
he was still trying to play the shit.
I think Steve-O got hit once, and he was out.
I don't know, for some reason watching Rams butt people is just hilarious to me.
Cause they don't give a damn,
bro. They don't give a fuck.
Oh, you know what happened? So Ryan went in first, and Steve-O
came in behind
went in behind him, but Steve-O leg got caught on like a pole. So it was just Ryan. It was just Ryan by himself, like 30 feet away, and Steve-O's leg is caught on a pole. All the way at the gate that they hopped over, and the ram is not. The ram has hit him like, I'm looking at the video now. The ram has hit him like 12 times now. And he's oh shit! I'm looking at it. And I can't stop.
Bro, that shit is hilarious, dog. That's the funniest bit in South Park.
Bro, that hoe folded him up.
Bro, that shit's the funniest bit in Jack. It's not even like one of their big ones. It's just that particular scene out of all of them is just so fucking funny, dog.
Bro, I'm in tears. I'm in real tears. Bro, that hoe folded him up.
Bro, oh my god.
That hoe hit him in the head and folded him up. So Ryan had like a trombone. Steve-O had like a trumpet.
Yeah.
This hoe has hit Ryan like 20 times now. He's literally hit Ryan like 20 times. So Ryan hops out. Steve-O standing there. Dad, he got Steve-O right in the gut. Oh, man.
Dog, I don't know why.
And then he tried to get Steve-O a second time. Steve-O left out immediately. So Ryan took like 20-something hits from this round. Just one after
hard?
another.
Did they hurt?
Yeah, because that's just all thick bone.
I don't think it'd be like. I mean, if they get a good like.
Think about if like a 180-pound 5'6" running back with his helmet just ran into you with no pads head first.
So a high school running back. Yeah, I know what that feels like.
But you have no pads on.
Oh well, no.
And he's doing it over and over. He does it at least 15 times. Bro, that's the funniest thing I've seen in like ever. I don't know why. Just looking at the video with no sound, I'm still laughing. Like I'm in tears. I'm in real tears. Oh man. So I love white chocolate. Right?
Listening to the podcast. I'm not gonna lie, white chocolate is pretty fucking good.
White chocolate is a totally different compound from actual chocolate because it has I'm going to say shea butter, but now I've forgotten. White chocolate.
Find out white chocolate healthier for you.
It's made. White chocolate is made with has cocoa butter.
Let me find out white chocolate healthier for you.
So it's a totally different.
So is it even chocolate or is it just cocoa butter? So you can rub white chocolate on your skin.
It says white chocolate is a chocolate derivative. It commonly consists of cocoa butter, sugar, milk, and milk solids.
Wow, that sound like a good ass facial scrub, my nigga. Like a
so
face
the melting
cream.
point of cocoa butter, its primary cocoa bean component is high enough to keep the white chocolate solid at room temperature.
I didn't even know that. I did not even know that.
But regular chocolate is made from cacao seeds.
Cacao, yeah.
So it's technically a different compound.
Made from
but
cacao.
Yeah, I love white chocolate. Probably more than regular chocolate.
It's definitely number 2. For me, at least.
But it's top 5.
It's top 5, definitely.
Yeah.
Like, as far as snacks.
So, I love the Hershey's cookies and cream. I had 2 today when I went to HEB. Yeah. I was like, fuck it, I'm getting 2 of these modes. And I was wondering, so there's white chocolate Hershey's.
You know there's white chocolate without cookies and cream, right? Just straight white chocolate.
Yeah, but where's the crunch? Chocolate's good with a little.
White chocolate without the cookie and cream is way better than with the cookie and cream.
No, chocolate needs. You can't. I don't like pure chocolate. I like chocolate with something, like with a little extra, like Hershey's and stuff. It's always better with like almonds or crispy rice.
Nah. But you know my taste buds.
You are
my
bugging.
palate. I'm very, very picky about shit.
Yeah, in a stupid way.
Fuck you.
So there's Hershey's cookies and cream, and Reese's made a white chocolate. Why isn't there a white chocolate Snickers?
I don't know, but there's a white chocolate Kit Kat.
I was about to say that there's definitely white. I mean, but Kit Kat has like fucking wasabi, so they don't give.
But they don't never give us the dope flavors. Like they give all the dope flavors.
You can Amazon them.
Oh, you can?
I'm 90% certain.
You most likely right.
Let's see.
I mean, I don't want no wasabi fucking Kit Kat. If you want a wasabi Kit Kat, you're a fucking psychopath.
I mean, I
ain't even had wasabi.
They're
I'm
from
sure
Japan.
I don't want none.
You can get a whole
Still though.
You can get like a whole variety pack. You could get a Kit Kat variety pack. Order from Amazon because they make it in Japan.
Yeah,
it's a bunch of flavors. There's no white chocolate Snickers.
You know what they need to bring
or
back?
If there is one, I haven't seen it.
Probably haven't seen it yet. They probably do have some. Or they probably just can't get the recipe right. Or there'll probably be too much of that like caramelly flavor and shit.
Well, here's the thing. So the first hits on Google are from eBay, and I'm not fan to buy food from eBay.
Oh hell no, that shit.
But no, there is a white chocolate Snickers and a white chocolate Twix. I've never seen them in stores.
That's crazy.
It's just called Snickers White.
You know, you can go up the street and get like white chocolate Reese's, white chocolate Kit Kats and shit. Up to Walgreens.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I've seen those.
Yeah.
But just not Snickers. But apparently, they said, but the wrapping on this Amazon one says limited edition. So apparently, they just wasn't keeping it in the streets. Shame on you.
I don't really like Snickers, honestly.
I love Snickers.
I don't know why. I just couldn't like Snickers, Three Musketeers.
I don't like Three Musketeers.
Twix. I don't like none of them hoes.
But Three Musketeers is like what, chocolate and fudge or whatever.
Whatever it is, it's chocolate and disappointment.
Musketeers.
They be like fluffy light. Don't nobody want no fluffy light, nigga. I want my shit to.
Yeah, I remember they used to have like heavy advertising.
Yeah, it's fluffy and light, nigga. I want my shit to have some girth, nigga. Have some weight. I want to be able to bench press my shit.
Fluffy feeling. Chocolate covered fluffy whipped nougat.
Don't want none of that.
Nah, I don't like it.
That's why niggas not buying Three Musketeers now. You ain't never heard a nigga go, you know what I need? A Three Musketeers bar.
You only see them at Christmas. Not Christmas, Halloween with the tiny.
I remember when I was really into 100 gram bars, I had to stop eating them.
What's in 100 gram bars?
Everything. Chocolate, caramel, nougat,
color.
Nigga. And it's like sticky. Like it's like ridiculously sticky. It's like uncomfortably sticky.
No, it's not nougat. It says
wafer, I think. Either nougat or wafer. This is what we talk about on.
It doesn't say what it was in anymore.
Podcast, in-depth conversations about candy. It's the type of content you get from us.
100 gram bar is a candy bar produced by Nestle. Candy bar. Oh, okay, I missed it. It's chocolate caramel and crisp rice.
Yeah,
so it's caramel.
This shit is thick, nigga.
Well, crisp rice is so good though.
But nigga, with the 100 grams,
that's why I like.
It's so tough to eat. Like nigga, it's like
it's the caramel because it thickens it up,
bro.
That's why I like Nestle Crunch. Because it's just chocolate and crisp rice.
Crisp rice, yeah.
Just like those world's greatest candy bars where you sell it for $1. That's just chocolate and crisp rice.
Used to be so. I think that's why I started liking dark chocolate because I ain't have any more milk chocolate ones. I sold out of all them hoes, and I really wanted some candy one day. So I was like, let me try this dark chocolate shit, right? Nigga, I fell in love, nigga. That's all I wanted from there all night was dark chocolate. That's all I like. Dark chocolate, white chocolate. And anything else. Milk chocolate is like very last.
Dark chocolate always messes with my taste buds.
I love dark chocolate. I don't know. I like the bitterness of it, but it's literally the definition of bittersweet.
No.
Do they have a white chocolate Crush bar? Look that up real quick.
What, like Nestle Crunch?
Yeah. I used to get them little bite sized pieces. From the movie theater and shit. That used to be my go-to candy. Whoppers.
Let's see. Yep, there's a white chocolate Nestle Crunch
on Amazon.
No, let me see.
Check Amazon, nigga. Because this is Amazon, nigga. I'm ordering that bitch tonight, bruh.
Yep, Nestle Crunch white chocolate bar.
I'm ordering that bitch tonight. I wonder if that candy store.
But this don't look like the flat ones though.
Was it bigger?
It looks like a narrow. It looks narrower And see, that's not even a good picture. Let me see if there's a different listing.
Nah, that doesn't look that good.
Yeah, none of these pictures are that good. They just look all like narrow. I'll get this
23 at heavy.
I'll get this Kit Kat variety pack though.
What's in them hoes?
Just like all the Japanese Kit Kats.
Yeah. One thing I like strawberry or some shit.
No, they have strawberry for sure.
I don't like strawberry. I don't know why I don't like strawberry. I feel like strawberry and chocolate just makes everything taste bad.
I really like the flavor of strawberry.
You know what I need to look up and see if they got? My nana used to get these hot chocolate, like hot cocoa, like candy suckers or whatever the fuck I forgot. Werther's original. It was like Werther's, but they were hot cocoa Werther's.
Ooh,
I used to fuck them hoes.
I have
up
no reference.
every year, bro. My nana used to have them hoes for Christmas. I used to fuck them hoes up every year, bro. It's weird the shit you used to be into when you was a kid. Like I used to love chocolate pretzels.
So, my Uncle James, before my church move, every week that him and Aunt Freddie would come to church and we go say hey, he would have like a pocket full of Werther's Original. He'd give us like 8.
Bro, even the original
Every
ones is
week.
good as fuck, but the hot cocoa ones fucked me up. Them hoes was so good, bro. Them hoes was so good, bro.
I don't see a hot chocolate Werther's Original. I see some that's like you put Werther's Original in hot cocoa.
Nah, fuck that.
But I don't see.
Shit.
Oh, here, is it called cocoa cream?
It might.
It's like soft Is caramel with chocolate in it?
It might be. I don't know.
There's chewy caramel.
Nah, this wasn't chewy. This was. I think this was hard. It's like you suck it and it tastes like hot cocoa. We found out I was just eating a concentrated hot cocoa tablet or some shit. Some army grade hot cocoa tablet.
Unless you were eating like chocolate cream savers.
Was it chocolate cream? Nah, but this was hot cocoa. I remember this specifically. It might have been chocolate cream savers.
Bro,
But this was like, I remember this specifically being hot cocoa though.
let me tell you. This dude, elementary school, guy named Ronnie. Showed up
Ronnie.
Showed up in second grade. Bro, he got me on cream savers because I think his parents used to keep them.
Yeah.
And he brought them to school. Bro, those are so good. Just so good. Especially like all the fruit flavors of cream savers. That was a difficult sentence.
I'm not gonna lie.
All the fruit flavors of cream savers, so good.
I'm not gonna lie. The strawberry ones, even though I don't fuck with strawberry, the strawberry ones was good though. The pink ones, them hoes was pretty good. I'm not gonna fucking lie.
Also, what's that donut shake carrot? What's the donut shape? I'm not like an actual like dough nut, but like the circle shape. Oh, Lifesavers. You know how they?
Yeah.
So you know how they have the chalk ones, where it's like a mint. I would always like last year. I would buy the orange ones, and I would eat like 14 a day. I would never like every third one. I would just chew it, but like the rest of them, I would just pop one in. And just had that whole tucked between my gums all day, making phone calls and shit.
This nigga over here dipping lifesaver candy.
Bro, I would have so many.
Spitting them into a fucking cup.
And I had like a pile of wrappers on my desk of like 6. I was like, okay, I need to throw these away.
Bro, Lifesaver gummies is fucking crack, bro. I'm telling you.
Those that's just regular gummies in the shape of a circle.
Still, I don't know what they do to it. Gummy bears are ass. Like the older you get, the more you realize gummy bears are kind of trash. But gummy worms, nigga, I went into work late one night and I had like a sugar fucking fit. So I went and got me a big bag of gummy worms. I fucked them hoes up before I left. Them hoes was gone before I left. Them hoes was so good,
I had
bro.
Gummy worms.
Them salted sour gummy worms, yo. Oh man. Cause maybe you love to me.
Oh, here's some heavy. So when I was listening to Culture Kings, so I listen to Culture Kings now. I'm just gonna admit it. Well, it was 3 black dudes, actually black people.
Culture King. Oh, No, I'm thinking of Drink Champs.
Yeah, Culture Kings, 3 black people.
Who's Culture Kings? Anybody like noticeable?
That's the one Garen was talking about.
Anybody noticeable? Or like
I'm gonna say no, but
okay.
it's that's where I got the Kanye bracket stuff from. But it's actually a good listen though. They're about as random as anybody.
No, you should listen to the Drinking and Jones show.
No.
The whole niggas is hilarious.
And one of them's Adventist and shit. But sometimes they'll be on point with a conversation, and sometimes they'll just be like way out of there. And one of them was talk about. It started with them talk about the Nicki Minaj Chun-Li performance, and how she had like like they had a dude who was like half black, half I'm gonna say Japanese to memory, and talk about how just like odd it was, and basically she was like kind of cultural appropriating because it's called Chun-Li from the Street Fighter character.
No, she's
Chinese.
Just stupid.
But she had like Japanese and Chinese things going on at the same time. They were like, it was just weird.
Yeah, she's never played a game in her life. She made Chun-Li seem like it was the bad guy. In the no, Chun-Li's the good guy. You just, right there, it pissed me off. I was like, one, you don't even know what the fuck you talking about. I don't even play Street Fighter, and I know that Chun-Li's the good guy. You just saying shit because it sound cool, and I don't like that.
And they were like, and then they were like, a lot of rap is culturally appropriating, especially like Asian cultures. It's just that the difference between us and them with appropriations that like being black, we're used to like calling it out so often and being vocal about it, where like Asian cultures usually aren't so confrontational, so it's just like it just kind of happens. And then they were saying like a lot of rap appropriates Asian culture, and they were saying that like what Nicki Minaj doing was appropriation, and then that Wu Tang is like way high on like the appropriation meter of shit. And like they were like, you know, traditionally rap is like, oh yeah, we watch kung fu films and we into that shit. And I was like, is Wu-Tang appropriated? And then there was like, you know, all the kung fu movie sounds, and
it's not like they making the sounds with them. That comes from the movies though. That
was well. I was like, is that appropriation? Because first of all, they're not taking it from their culture. Like kung fu is their culture. Kung fu movies, like that's movies, and then they push those things to American cinema. Like that's the only reason black people could watch kung fu movies, because it was in like
cinema, TV,
cinemas and Saturday morning,
late night, some
movie channels,
late night, early morning movie channel, movie fucking network.
Like that's what they
the 80s.
And then there was like Kendrick Lamar started doing it with like the Kung Fu Kenny. It's like y'all I feel like y'all kind of reaching on that.
I mean,
like, is that really appropriation? Because that it's not like they're like Kendrick Lamar started wearing the shirts and shit. It's like, is that really appropriation? Because it's like,
yeah, no. But
see, that's not a culture thing, because there's people in like China who don't do kung fu. And here's the thing, they were like, yeah, RZA is like the top of the appropriators in Wu-Tang.
No,
I'm like,
definitely not. RZA.
I'm like, y'all are definitely wrong, because RZA is a whole Buddhist now.
Yeah, RZA.
Like, he's been to the Shaolin temples.
I don't appreciate that nigga for what he did to Azalea Banks, but don't get me wrong, fuck Azalea Banks.
Yes,
but at the same time, RZA is I would never talk ill of RZA, because that nigga is. He damn near assimilating into the culture.
He was in what movie was that?
That black ass Iron Fist movie.
No, not even that. He was in A Protector too.
Didn't he play like a blind kung fu master? Some super.
That was in G.I. Joe too.
Was that in G.I. Joe 2?
So in G.I. Joe 2, he was like the blind master of the ninjas.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
Like Snake Eyes was from.
That
Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow.
Movie. You knew that shit was going to be trash when you saw fucking...
It was trash because the for one, Marlon Wayans didn't come back.
In the movie, yeah.
Channing Tatum died in the first 10 minutes.
Channing Tatum, the kid, just getting a check for the piss, because that nigga will be in the movie for like 10 seconds, and niggas are go just to see that
Something
nigga
happened.
and just be gone. Like
just like Kingsman too,
bro.
They had him all. They had him all on the advertisement, previews, trailers. He did nothing to contribute.
He had
in that
like
movie.
one scene where he
had like
fought
3.
the nigga.
He had like 3. He had the scene in the distillery or whatever. He had that scene. He had the scene in the meetings. And then he had the
hospital scene.
Yeah, basically the scenes where he's on the drug.
Yeah.
That's it.
Bro. It's fucking stupid. Channing Tatum's the king of getting a check for no fucking reason. I still want to see him play Gambit though. Well,
we're pretty far from the X-Men
They're
being
gonna be
revived
making a Gambit.
Just yet.
I like his New Orleans accent.
Yeah, they said that
shit, he was in what was that other movie? That dance shit.
What's that? Step Up?
Step Up. Yeah, he was in the Step Up for 10 seconds. He saw the girl. He challenged the girl to a dance off. Then he left. And that was it.
Yeah, I would never watch Step Up.
Nah.
So yeah, I was like, is Wu Tang cultural appropriating? I was like, nah. I don't think so.
That's kind of a reach.
And then all the stuff they put in their songs, it's samples. So they're
samples.
They're paying money
but they
to
never,
put that shit in their.
They never actually say, they never actually try to speak Chinese or rock, Oriental. I should say Oriental.
No,
the Oriental umbrella. They never try to do shit like that. You
or
know
Oriental is not the appropriate term.
Good,
Oriental is how you describe an object.
Or I should say
the Chinese
East
stuff.
Asian or Asian.
Asian, if you're describing a person, you say Asian. You can say like Oriental plate set, but you can't say that as about a person. I've had to correct my dad about that.
Okay, so like Chinese or Japanese culture, they never really. It's mostly just Chinese. They never really just
because it's basically from all of them loving kung fu films that they watched in New York theaters in fucking 80s and 90s.
Method Man didn't open up a kung fu shop. He just have one in Harlem somewhere where he calls himself Master Method.
Yeah,
niggas not trying to speak broken Chinese. Nigga didn't get no Chinese letters. I hate when black people get Chinese letters tatted on themselves.
That's just stupid.
I hate when black people get Chinese letters tatted on themselves, and I hate when anybody gets fucking Dreamcatcher tatted. That shit makes me so mad. Don't get a Dreamcatcher. If you know what a Dreamcatcher is, don't get one tatted on you. You're defeating the whole purpose of having a fucking Dreamcatcher. Just FYI. But yeah,
that's why I don't.
Nicki Minaj definitely. That shit was.
Also,
stupid.
She's just not good. I've said this before. She's just not good at rap.
Bro, Nicki Minaj fans still be talking about that one Monsterverse.
That's
like,
Safari.
let that shit go, bro. She ain't had a hot fucking song since. Well, she had look at these now looking ass niggas. That shit was pretty hard.
No. And
then she had her shit before she got famous is pretty hard.
Well, everything before she got famous was written by Safari, so
yeah. But that
it's not that good.
That one song she had with one of them drill rappers, it was like when it's drill time or some shit like that. That shit was pretty hard. But other than that, I mean, they were good, but they weren't like, oh my god, this is life changing.
Let me tell you, when her verse would come up on Monster, that's when I would just skip to the next song. So that's that.
That verse was pretty hard.
No,
$50K for a verse, no album out. That shit was hard. No. I was like, yeah, that shit hard.
Maybe if you read it to me, but
that's gonna be
not listening to it. I would, as soon as she come up, I'd be like, well, I'm going to the next song now. I will not hear the end of this.
That's right. That verse is pretty. Pull up in them automobile gangster with a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka.
So my vote is that Wu Tang and people idolizing kung fu films. It's not cultural appropriation. She definitely had a better verse than Jay-Z on that fucking song. It's not cultural appropriation. Nah. I think it's just, I mean, because that's literally the part that they shared. It's not like we're fucking. That Chun-Li song is just fucking terrible. It's not like we're doing like rituals and prayers and shit. It's literally just kung fu films. It's just the people fighting. That's the shit we like because they shared it with us. Yeah, that's different. If you share the culture with
if the people share the culture with you, if you invest your time to actually learn about the culture, like the RZA, you invest your time to actually learn about what you like about the culture. If you're not just like some weeaboo ass nigga who has a anime body pillow and says he wants to move to Japan because they have really good art, like if he really likes anime, he wants to move to Japan, all that stupid shit. Nah, nigga, don't.
Or like when white dudes be like, my name is Ken, but my real name is Kenshiro. It's like,
you say that shit to me, I'm slapping you, bro.
No, the fuck it's not.
Don't say that stupid shit to me.
What's wrong with
I hate them weeaboo ass niggas.
What's wrong
Niggas who have animes as their fucking avies and shit. Like, calm down, dog. Japan, nigga, you go to Japan to still be poor.
Japan's not looking for you.
Yeah, they not, dog. The niggas got enough problems to be worrying about this weird ass nigga coming over here to fucking perv on his women that he gonna get like a Japanese girlfriend and they're gonna listen to fucking XXX Tentacion together, some weird shit. Anyways.
Did you see Infinity War?
Yeah. It got to you too?
Nah. It was
niggas was heartbroken going out the theater. I was like, what
they
you
they were either heartbroken or pissed off. It was one of the two.
My girl was like, Shorty was like, is that how they gonna end the movie? She kept tapping me. She's like, is that how they gonna end the movie for real? I was like, yes. Next one.
I think the people who aren't aware that there's a next like part to it coming out, because like
got that. Nope, that's in the Marvel universe.
Because it was like a group of, I guess it was either girls or teenagers that was sitting to my left.
Yeah. And
like we were both just talking through the movie like, what the fuck is this, or oh shit, like just making comments through the movie, and then the movie ends. And she's like, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck is all this? No, fuck that. This movie was fucking terrible. I want fucking... I'm telling you, she said the F word like 14 times in like 30 seconds. I was like... And then she just got up. I was like, you ain't gonna stay for the after credit scene? She was like, no, fuck that. I was like, man, y'all wildin'. Like,
bro.
I'm about to see this after credit scene.
Which was pretty good.
I don't even remember what it was.
They just basically said Captain Marvel's coming. That's all. They basically told us what we already knew was going to happen.
I have no idea what happened in the after credits scene.
It's Coleman and fuck.
Oh, okay. Now I remember.
Yeah.
It's and Fury and
Coleman,
people start disappearing, and then he like grabs the thing in the car and presses a button, and then he disappears, and then they zoom in on the thing on the ground with like a symbol.
Yeah.
Okay, now I remember.
It's Captain Marvel symbol. It's like, well, we fucking knew that shit was. We knew that shit was coming.
That's the thing. Like, that's probably the problem.
Ant-Man, I can't remember. No, Ant-Man comes before Infinity Wars.
That's probably the problem and the solution. It's like it's like we know so much about like the industry part of it because so much information come out. Like Robert Downey Jr. contract is up and Chris Evans contract is up. And,
yeah.
I mean, Chris Evans is tired of being in phenomenal shape for the last decade. He might, he wants to have.
Nigga wants to eat fucking Dunkin' Donuts.
Look, he wants to have more than only one cheat day per month. He wants to eat pizza.
Nigga.
He wants to eat pizza for 2 consecutive days in a row.
Nigga hasn't had a hot dog since 2005.
Literally has not tasted ice cream or root beer.
That nigga's been in shape.
Years.
That nigga's been in shape since The Losers. He has not been in shape since even in The Losers. He was in ridiculously good shape. The nigga's sick of this shit. Say with Wolverine. Say with what's his face?
Hugh Jackman.
I'm sick of the looking beautiful, nigga.
Too old for this shit.
Fuck all this shit.
So he's
just I imagine him walking into a gym one day right before you like, do you want to renew your contract? Just walk. No, I'm not.
No, not even that. He's like mid workout.
He just throws him. I don't want to do this so much.
Like he like power cleans like 400 pounds, and he just, instead of just like laying down, he just throws it into the mirror, and everybody starts like, I'm sick of this shit. just walks out, goes to the nearest McDonald's. No, it's like, but he has on like a Captain America t-shirt. He just rips it off and leaves.
Was that Chris Evans? No,
everybody's like, Yeah, see, he should have got on the juice.
Fucking
he wouldn't have to worry about it. He got on the juice and then go back to lifting weights, grunting.
Robert Downey Jr. has to do this bullshit. Chris Hemsworth loves being in shape. He didn't even get in shape. He just sort of just shows up barely. I read a little bit for a couple of weeks. I think I'm pretty good. You don't look as swole as you're supposed to. No, it'll come.
I'll do some push-ups.
Yeah, no, if you like, they'll do it in post. Meanwhile, Chris Evans is fucking sitting over there just eating celery and water, just staring at that nigga.
He's like, I'm dying after this movie. I don't give a shit.
Captain America can't. Who you going to pass the mantle? I don't give a shit, Karen.
Between that,
in 23 hours.
Yeah, between that and then like knowing that all these movies, like all these like individual character movies have sequels coming.
Bro, that's what got me. People was like sad that Spider-Man died. Like, you do know that they already confirmed a Homecoming 2, so he's like, gonna be in the next movie.
Yeah, like he has movies coming up.
Yeah, what the
like,
fuck?
Just like and then like
Black Panther died. They talking about putting Donald Glover in Black Panther. They cancels everything out.
I think it was either Culture Kings or Dormtainment where they were like, or it may have been I think it was on like the Rooster Teeth podcast. Somebody was like, oh yeah, there was like a older black lady sitting by him in the movie, and they legit like Black Panther died, and they legit let out like a
collective
like a sigh of sorrow. She's like, so what happened to her? It's like, you know, like, no, there's a sequel coming to Black Panther. He's not dead permanently. I have hiccups.
I could, like, nigga, I was looking at that shit like like it's hard because I already take shit, like I already can expect shit to happen. So I knew either Spider-Man was gonna die or
fucking hiccups,
or Vision was gonna die. I had a feeling one of them was gonna die, but definitely Vision was gonna die. But I knew Spider-Man was probably gonna die.
Well, the internet spoiled the whole "I don't feel good" like immediately.
They kind of fucked it up because I kept thinking it was maybe Vision, so I didn't know. I wouldn't. Yeah, I knew everybody was.
I assumed it was Vision.
I thought everybody was just gonna die. It was gonna end with fucking Thanos just standing there with just nobody around him and cut to black.
No, the internet spoiled that immediately.
Yeah, but yeah, the internet spoils everything. Like, you can't run away from movie rumors.
No, you'd have to like mute every possible word.
Yeah, and then you miss shit that you like. Oh, 10 Easter eggs you probably missed in fucking this movie. Oh shit, let me go back and look at this movie.
But yeah,
it was a good movie overall.
The NFL ruling,
dog.
These niggas are so trash.
First off, I'm gonna say this:
fucking
the thing that you trying to protect so hard. Let me put that shit in air quotes. Protect so hard. You basically not, because when you tell people that they can't protest a certain type of way, you basically disrespecting the troops that came and fought, quote unquote fought.
Hold on, let's back that up.
Back it up.
It was never even about the troops to begin with.
It was never even about the troops.
It was about police brutality.
Let's back it up some more. They didn't start doing that on the field shit till 2009. The on the field displays of patriotism wasn't until 2009.
Yeah, they stayed in the locker room before that.
Yeah, so it's like you act like you've been doing this shit since the NFL existed, nigga. You did this shit when I got out of high school,
and for less than 10 years. Then it's like Then it's like, oh yeah, they're not respecting the flags. What about all the people at the concession stands? What about all the flag code says you can't wear it? You can't wear the flag as an article of clothing. What about all the people wearing American flag T-shirts and shit? Like,
they don't give a fuck.
They don't even know what they're mad at. They just don't want a black person doing something.
That basically will come down to it.
And so the NFL is garbage. I will continue to never watch any NFL shit ever.
What pissed me off so much is people talk about the troops and the veterans and all this and that. And I live with 2 veterans.
No, how about this? It was a veteran who told them to kneel.
Yeah.
So they don't even know.
You don't even know what the fuck you talking. You just know that Khalid Copperman is black and he's not doing something that you think
you want him to do.
Yeah, and you upset about that. You start protesting, and I love how they quickly link that shit to the veterans and troops. They know white people get all riled up when you talk about the troops. You get all riled up when you talk about the troops, but you don't give dollars to the nigga standing outside on the fucking corner
who's probably full on psychotic and can't get any actual help. Motherfuckers
go overseas and fight, so-called fight for what they think this country stands for, which they don't. They probably don't even realize that they fucking going over just terrorizing other people and shit for American company interests and shit. see their friends and family die. Friends die and people die and come back over here traumatic as fuck, and just look for motherfuckers to help them, and y'all just don't. I go to the VA every day. Do you know how many homeless people I see in the VA?
No, the VA is garbage.
My mother's been dealing with the VA for years. They just cut off a big chunk of her money for no reason, no explanation. They just stopped giving it to her.
No, the VA is
talking about, we sent you emails, never got no emails, never got no mail. Just cut it off. I had to fight with them niggas for like the last 2 or 3 months just to give it back to them. Fuck that shit.
I saw a whole documentary of this dude that was in the Ranger Battalion and ended up in got injured because of an IED. The other 2 people who was in the vehicle with him died. He had like spinal a spinal injury and like a big like gash in his neck and chest. Was operated on like 12 times, but then nobody would like check up on him in his room. His room had no AC and he had this big open wound. Nobody came to flip him or anything. Nobody came to change his bandages. He was in this hot ass humid room with his shit just moist for like months at a time, for like weeks at a time and shit. And like it just messed his whole body up. Like his whole everything from the neck down is like atrophied and shit. Like he can't walk. It's like completely ruined his life and his like ruined his marriage and everything. It's like that's the VA. That's complete.
That's how people treat veterans. Period. It's not even just necessarily the VA.
No, I'm telling you, he's in the VA.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying like this. It's so much more than just the VA being the problem. It's just how people see troops. Period.
Yeah. So.
Go down to your local VA if you don't think I'm bullshit. See how many people you see walking around with a suitcase. There was one dude walking around with a suitcase. I could not figure out why he was walking around with his fucking suit, and then it clicked. This nigga's fucking homeless in the middle of the ER trying to get some help for some shit.
So the VA is garbage.
Fucking
the
garbage.
NFL's garbage.
Shit. Don't even talk to me about veterans and shit, my nigga. So you live with 2 veteran parents, my nigga.
Fuck the NFL, y'all
fuck
out
of here. Weak ass shit.
So R. Kelly.
I don't even want to talk about that nigga.
R. Kelly ruined karaoke.
How did R. Kelly ruin karaoke?
Think about if you think about R. Kelly's library.
Yeah, I already told you it was massive and he was really talented.
No, not even that. How simple all of his songs are.
Yeah. It's pretty much just
very karaoke friendly. You can't recite that. You gotta just scratch all them hoes out.
I mean, shit. Spotify just put that nigga back on they playlist streams and shit or whatever. I mean, he wasn't up there, but
they took him off and like
R. Kelly basically told me, if y'all want me out the paint, y'all should have got me out of the paint 30 years ago. Nigga, that's brazy.
They took him off, but like his streams didn't suffer. It actually like made people go find R. Kelly songs on Spotify.
Oh my god, made other pedophiles go find his fucking songs.
And people over 30, or people over 20, people over 27. Because I'm off. I'm 100% off.
Grimy ass fucking nigga. Like he ain't out here still fucking. I said he was still fucking with the girl he went to jail, almost went to jail for.
Yeah, we're gonna move on from that.
Did you see about Morgan Freeman? Morgan Freeman is wildin'.
Bro,
Morgan Freeman seemed like one of them niggas.
They said he was.
Morgan Freeman.
The thing I read was like that he was lifting women's skirts and be like, "Ooh, you're ripe." Like this nigga
that's such an old ass nigga thing to say. What does that even mean?
That fool was telling people they're ripe. That is just
pregnant woman.
That is weird and fucked up,
bro. First of all, fuck Morgan Freeman. Yeah, you played some good roles, but as a person, you pretty shit. And the nigga said the way we get rid of racism is to stop talking about racism, as if that's the fucking key to if we stop talking about police brutality, niggas stop beating us for no reason. Like, no, fuck you. Then on top of that, he was having an affair with his step granddaughter or some wild shit like that. Fuck Morgan Freeman. Hope you go to jail too, you bitch ass nigga. You and Cosby can share a cell.
But that may have been a rumor. Personal life. Well, it's on his Wikipedia now.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say like his personal website. Yeah, I fucked my stepdaughter.
Okay.
And then she died.
It says Freeman and Khalid adopted Freeman's step granddaughter from his first marriage. Wait. He has 2 extramarital children. Freeman married a person until November 1979. He married some couple separated in 2007. Then Freeman and Khalid adopted Freeman's step granddaughter from his first marriage and raised her together. No, she was murdered in New York City.
Yeah, by her boyfriend.
Revealed that some of Freeman's grave. Nah, I don't see the thing about him dating his step granddaughter or whatever. Yeah, they put the second. In May 24, 2018, CNN reported the results of an investigation during which 8 women accused Freeman of sexually harassing them, and 8 other people say they witnessed his inappropriate behavior on the set of movies while promoting his movies or at his production company. Anyone that I'm not someone who intentionally yeah, so pretty messed up, and he should go to jail for his entire role in the Batman trilogy, because a lot of stuff was just stupid. It didn't make sense.
Oh my god.
He really didn't even need to be in them hoes, honestly. It just didn't make sense.
I mean, I guess I gotta try to. They had fuck.
Well, that's just from like I re-listened to like a bunch of rewatchables, and it was like that's one of Christopher Nolan's major flaws is that like he makes like his eye for details goes into like set pieces and like the very minute things of like the environment that the actor's in, so it sucks you into it. But then once you get to plot, like he struggles there. So there's a lot of just like not I'm about to say random, but it's not. It's a lot of like weird unnecessary things that he'll include in a plot.
I mean, but Fox is a main person
because like they had
though,
like The Dark Knight. Because that was the rewatchable The Dark Knight. That was like that the whole plot about like the dude who works for Wayne Enterprises, and he like finds the like he was doing like a deep dive into like the archived records and found the plans for the Batmobile, and he was like, I want $10 million every year for the rest of my life. It was like, yeah, they just didn't need to have that at all. And it doesn't change the movie.
Extorted.
It's like that whole part, mate. It's like, so y'all just have records of secret weapons that y'all have been like just pouring money into developing, where anybody can just like accidentally find them.
Embezzling.
Well, it's not embezzling because they're just making them.
But they're making them for who?
No, they're just making them within the
so
company.
10,000 Batarangs get made, and no one's like, "Who the fuck is this for?" That shit got to come across the counter. You're like,
well, it's not the Batarangs like that. That's like Bruce's ninja shit. So he's doing that behind. But like the Batmobiles,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like.
Shit like that.
Like the money was just like it was like the money was just like disappearing. It's like, you know, they could have just not had that whole entire part of the plot, and it wouldn't have changed the movie at all. And then like the dude was going on like MSNBC and shit. They was like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, Bruce Wayne is the Batman. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up. Nah. But still though,
they were saying like that's one of his major problems. I was like, yeah, you're kind of right. And then it was like it also doesn't make sense because when Bruce in another scene, Bruce was like, "No, I'm done being Batman," and he has Alfred burn all the files in his house, and they're like, "What?" So Bruce has his own personal copies of all the files, and somehow he thinks to destroy them, but they have like other copies just left wherever somebody can find them. Wayne Enterprises.
One
man could just stumble onto the shit.
Like really determined. Like as I'm saying, like I want to be the guy who's like going over the accountant, like the accountant firm nigga who just has Batmobiles come across his desk and he's just like, what the fuck are we spending $150 million on?
They said it was between that and like the whole like Chinese businessman, and then they had to extradite him illegally with a skyhook.
No one said no.
Like,
no one looked up that. What the fuck? What is happening?
Yeah, it was like it's just some major nitpicks. It's like this shit just doesn't make sense. It just shouldn't have been in the movie. They should have just like cut.
That was really pointless.
They should have cut like 30 minutes out of the movie, and it'd have been just fine because Heath Ledger.
He just drops off fucking this Chinese billionaire and no one says anything about him. Me personally, I feel like I wouldn't get caught by like I would have known.
No, I just wouldn't live in Gotham City because it's way too white and it's way too violent and dangerous.
I feel like Gotham City's like gentrified, but it's not like it's not like gentrified by rich white people. It's just gentrified by poor white people. So it's not even gentrified. It's just a terrible place to live.
It's just reverse gentrified. It's like crap.
It's North Chicago.
Because there's Wayne.
It's just Boston.
There's Wayne Manor, which is home of like this billionaire family, and then there's like everybody who's getting mugged by random criminals.
What do you do? Oh, I work day to day for my paycheck at the steel mill. All right, just take your money. Is Gotham Boston? Can you make comparisons that Gotham's a bunch of poor white people?
No, because Boston doesn't have as many skyscrapers.
Still though,
it doesn't have the skyscraper emphasis.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing that's keeping Batman.
We gotta find a comparison to see what city it is.
No, Gotham is Chicago and Metropolis is New York.
Metropolis, New York. Okay, so it's gotta be like the northern side of Chicago.
Yeah, because there's no black people.
There's no black people. Niggas can't live in the city.
White people. There's white people running around with makeup and machine guns.
Let me find out that Gotham is gentrified. That's what happens when gentrification happens and all the niggas move out.
No, because Gotham was like remember the Batman TV show? Gotham was like 1920s.
Oh yeah, you right. So niggas weren't allowed in anyways.
No, not at all.
Niggas weren't allowed in diners. They didn't have niggas.
Gotham is stuck in the pre-crack era.
No colored signs. I would go back into like all the old Gotham.
Okay, now you're going too far.
Look,
now you're going too far.
No colors on all the.
See, well, that's the end of the Space Bros podcast. We are not.
We gotta talk about Infrared. Did you listen to it or no?
Okay, so Pusha T album.
That was fire. Only song I didn't like is funny.
I'm gonna say I have a question.
Okay.
Now is the version that's out the one where Kanye changed all the beats, or was it? Are there two versions out?
No.
So the one that's out is just it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a fan of the beats.
Knowledge. I love the beats.
I don't like them.
The fucking if you know it's pretty hard. Some of them. Only one I don't like is like I said the one with Rick Ross. It could have been a lot better.
Let me see. I don't like that one. I'm okay with the games we play. I don't
like that one.
This sounds like a beat they would have for like a Baller's Life mixtape. So that one's okay. I feel like this one was pretty good, Santeria.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say I'm not feeling the album that much.
Feeling the album?
It's like what he says versus like how it's
portrayed.
How
with
it's
the music.
put together with the music. It's like it doesn't connect in the same way. It doesn't because it's like Pusha T kind of gives off like a grimy feel, but then it's like.
I mean, I guess that's what they was going for.
I feel like they should have kept the darkness of Darkness Before Dawn of King Push. but just with better beats.
But I feel like the what he was going for was a real like crack cocaine type of album. You know what I'm saying?
That's literally
he
all
even
of them.
put Whitney's Drug Stash on,
Which was fucked up.
I say it was fucked up.
I think it's just well. Let me walk that back. I think it's just in bad taste.
I wouldn't even go as far as to say that it was in bad taste, because Whitney was a drug dealer. Everybody knew Whitney was fucking doing drugs. It wasn't like it was a secret.
But it's not. It's the bathroom from where. It's the bathroom of when she died.
Oh, that's what that is?
That's what it is.
That's what that is? I didn't even know what that was. I thought it was just a picture that somebody took in her house with the drugs on the counter.
That's what I thought it was. I thought that was just like their house, because it's all like
just shit everywhere. I'm like,
but no, that's from the scene of the hotel bathroom.
From the hotel where she died. Oh, see that's fucked. See, I didn't even know. I should did my research. I didn't even know that shit. That's fucked up. That's super fucked up. That's extremely fucked up. Push might lose his beef now.
He says he said he changed my artwork last night at 1 a.m. He wasn't feeling it.
See, Kanye loved doing that controversial shit to draw. Like, you didn't need, niggas was already excited for the album. Like,
this is a quote from Pusha T. He's like, Kanye West told him, "Hey, yeah, I think we should change the artwork, and I like this other artwork, and this other artwork is $85,000." I said, "Hey,
artwork, nigga, it's just a burnt up picture."
No, his response is, "Hey." I said, "Hey, I don't want to pay for that, and I wasn't even going to ask you to pay for that. We pick what we pick. It's here, it's ready." Kanye replied, "No, this is what we need to see to go along with this music. I'ma pay for that."
No, see, I thought it was just. I didn't know it was the place where she died at. I thought it was just drugs on the counter in a really nice, you know what I'm saying, a really nice bathroom. I thought it was her personal bathroom from like the 80s or some shit. I didn't know it was the fucking place she died at.
See, to me, that would if that was just like, oh, that's from when we was like on our high shit that she actually talked about. But it's like, that's from when she overdosed and died. No, that's not cool. That fucks up the whole like flow of the album to me. Now it's not about cocaine cowboy shit. You put this dead woman's overdose. Like, now it's not as cool as it just being drugs on the counter. Like, that's why I thought you could have just used any Pablo Escobar. I would have used a picture of Pablo Escobar standing in front of the White House and put Daytona. I would have thought they did some shit like Good Kid, Mad City, where it's like a Polaroid of him like sitting in the kitchen or something. That would have made way more sense to me.
With a Pyrex dish. I was looking for a new version. I was trying to find a plane, like a drug plane dropping cargo out that hole, and I was gonna put Daytona over that shit. That shit would have been dope as fuck too, like in Florida or somewhere in the marshland. That would have been cool. But nah, I'm not fucking. I wish you could delete photos off of Apple Music. I'd replace that bitch in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that was, and it cost him $85,000. So that was just
Kanye 80. You paid $85,000 for some stupid shit. Another strike against Kanye, my nigga. Push, I don't blame Push, because Push was just going with what his boss said. Kanye is supposed to be.
This article says it's a 2006 photo of Whitney's Houston bathroom.
Didn't she die in like 2000?
No, she died in 2012.
Oh, never mind then. So yeah, I'm back on it. I gotta bring all my energy back down.
I don't know.
Who knows? Niggas don't know.
I think it just wasn't a good idea.
No, well, for what they was going for, I fuck with it. It might have been in poor taste to some people, but like, it's no lie. It's not a fucking false that Whitney was a drug dealer. I mean, a drug user. Drug dealer. You imagine Whitney Houston being a drug dealer?
Well, either she or Bobby Brown said they were buying like keys at a time. They weren't buying like grams. They were buying keys. So maybe they was flipping them. No, they really was just having a good time. They were just using drugs a lot at a time, and they didn't want to have to bother somebody twice a month in the morning. They was just like, nope, we were just gonna have our own large volume stash. Bobby really fucked Whitney up. She was a nice church girl. Let me tell you, I'm just not that high on the album. It's not hitting me like King Push.
Okay, so the album aside, let's talk about Infrared Duppy.
So Infrared
And where do you see this going?
So, here's the thing. Pusha T has dissed Drake like 3 times before.
Multiple times already. I know.
I don't even remember what the beef was about anymore.
Apparently, it's from what I read. Someone said the beef was about. It was first, it was first with Wayne and Push talking about who wore Bape first, and then Wayne brought in Drake, so Drake probably went at Push.
Who cares about who wore? First of all, who cares about who wore Bape first?
Like I don't know, but that's just what it was.
Because either way, Soulja Boy was more of an influence to people wearing Bape than either of them were.
Yeah, niggas definitely had them all the way zip up hoodies with the faces on them because of Soulja Boy
and fucking
camo, purple and green camo fucking jackets.
Oh, hoodies covered in like fucking tacos and shit.
Fashion was stupid back in the day. 2000.
And I never had a Bape jacket.
Never had. My brother had one. I don't know where the fuck he got it from, but he had one.
Beef. Okay, here's an article from 2012. Pusha T discusses origins of Lil Wayne beef.
But I wish it would rain.
Despite dropping the Ghoulish diss track, Lil Wayne said that he doesn't really have beef with Pusha T and he was just creating music.
I hate when niggas do that shit. I'm not really mad.
He said it ain't no deal, really ain't shit. I think a lot of people just take it a bit further. I don't have a lot of ill will towards them. Pusha says most of the things are arrested because I write though. When it gets those times, you got to be scathing and say some harsh things about this rap thing. Okay, here it is. When talking about how it all started, Pusha T was asked if it had anything to do with Wayne rapping Babe on the cover. Many thought the Clips veteran was referring to Yeezy on Mr. Me Too, but Pusha says that was not the case. I didn't do that then though. Back then it was a thing where people were talking about him and Bape and all this stuff. Bape ain't mine. Bape wasn't mine. Bape won't ever be mine. Says the issue got conflated online with people on social networking sites saying Wayne was biting his style, but Pusha maintains it was not his view. I was never saying that people were trying to be like me, but people were saying it, and this was the social media thing. They caused it, and then he commented on it like it was me. I never did. And then he made Exodus 23:1,
which is hard. Beats with Pusha and Wayne never really went anywhere. Like they were beasts, a couple of jabs, but you didn't really.
This was so insignificant. I didn't even know about it. I just remember Exodus 21 and
I remember Exodus 21 and
that and
that other one.
Don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Cause it's like the talk don't match the letters, the swag don't match the sweaters, and wolves don't walk with shepherds.
Yeah.
It was actually
Pusha T is hard, nigga.
It's very good. Yeah. That rap, especially.
That's why I'm so
especially
excited.
Mean, grimy stuff.
Saying shit
like scathing words. It's like he's very good at that. Like
whenever I need bars about dope dealing and shit, like, I definitely left.
I would have to say Pusha T is definitely a superior rapper to Drake. The only here's the thing.
I'm not gonna entirely say that because he held his own.
Here's the thing. It's like I feel like this is okay. Let me choose my words wisely here. I feel like this has gone the Jay-Z and Nas route, where it's like one person's like, "Now listen, you gotta listen." Where the start is somebody being like, "Man, fuck him. I don't give a fuck about him. He trash." And then the other person's like, "Yeah, but I held y'all up financially." And that's what Drake. See, Drake is not a superior rapper to Pusha T. Maybe not even Meek Mill. I don't listen to Meek Mill like that. Here's the thing: Drake, one, is way more famous than both of them.
Yeah.
He sells more records than both of them.
Yeah.
And he probably makes more money than both of them. Yeah. So Drake can just trickle pennies down upon their heads, and that's what he did in Duppy Freestyle. He's like, "Yeah, you talking all that shit, you're not the best rapper on you're not even top 5 on your label. Like, that's just a rap shit, like a rap line. And then he's like, yeah, I was helping out Kanye because he was basically begging me for help. It's like, yeah, he got you there. He got you there.
I mean, he has some lines for his motherfucking ass, bro. He has some lines for his ass, bro.
And Drake is really petty, so he made Charged Up, and then he made Back to Back. It's like
Back to Back.
It's like
if they got one cocked and loaded.
If they had to go head to head, Drake's gonna lose, but Drake can basically Drake is like just roasting him on a rap track.
And especially when you only get a nigga 2 bars. He literally gave him 2 bars, and they weren't even back to back. It was one in the beginning and one towards the end, and that was it. My brother was like, that whole song is about Drake. Nah, it might have been a lot of shots at Cash Money and Baby, but it was more about confirming what Rick Ross said. Like, y'all see what I see now.
Yeah, he's like,
I was saying almost half a decade ago,
way before.
Yeah, that this nigga's being fucking shady with his money. Even Wayne didn't want to listen to me, and I saw this shit happening, which is cool.
And then he said, "What like Wayne can't like Wayne is just stuck on the record. He's basically held hostage and can't retire." Drake.
Like, I'm constantly checking fucking Twitter to see.
And I don't know if that was an actual freestyle. So I don't think that was actual freestyle.
Which one?
It's called Duppy Freestyle.
Yeah, it's a freestyle. Yeah, there's no hooks in it. I mean, that doesn't mean it's
a freestyle.
Well, freestyle is without form. So if it's not off, it's off the dome.
To me, a freestyle is off the dome.
Well, yeah, I say that too. But
yeah, I don't think that was off the. I think that was very carefully crafted by Drake and his writing team. And some people are like, oh, they don't care. They don't care either way. Even if Drake had reference shapes, I was like that. And somebody mentioned like Cardi B. It's like, first of all, Cardi B is not a rapper. No, she's an
entertainer.
She's an entertainer. That's why she has a writing team.
Yeah,
rap, like we said this before. Rap is about the individual. It's about original, and it's about poetry. It's not you just reciting words. It's about your story, your experiences, and you're making poetry. You can't recite. You can't go to like a poetry contest and then recite Dr. Maya Angelou and think you're gonna win. That's somebody else's words.
Yeah,
rap is literally poetry, so it's your words.
Yeah, I don't mind if you do that shit for like Hotline Bling. I don't fucking care about.
Yeah, because Hotline Bling, that's not a rap song. That's like pop.
Yeah, it's a pop song. I don't give a fuck about Hotline Bling.
Like, if somebody,
none of that shit.
Like, technically, Hotline Bling could have been anybody else's song. It's the same song.
Fake Love. You could give Fake Love to any fucking body. You could have gave Hotline Bling to any fucking body. You could have gave. You can't
compare
Drake song.
You can't compare Beyonce to a rapper because Beyonce is not sitting with a notepad day in and day out trying to come up with songs. She's putting the composition. They were like, oh, you don't say an actor is not real. It's like, and then they tried to compare actors to rappers. Like, you're a fucking idiot.
No, I saw somebody say that shit like, why we still talking about Quentin Miller? Because it's relevant, my nigga. Like, once you have a ghost writing rumor under you, that shit stays with you in rap music. That's not something that we do in rap music.
Yeah, that's not how rap is. Rap is about what you created because it's personal.
It's not like
somebody's writing your stuff for you. It's not
real. No, and no one wants to hear a bunch of words. It's not like singing where you can sing a song a certain way
and then somebody can sing it a totally different way.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a bad comparison would be that Taylor Swift
I bet it's just covers in general. It's like Smokey Robinson can have a song made for him.
Yeah.
And then 10 years later, like Michael McDonald can perform it in fucking
wherever the fuck
in the Arena Towers and still have a great concert. That's not his song.
It's not his song. You know what I'm saying? But it's different when it's rap music. You can't,
because it's not about your singing skill.
It's about your pen skills. What you say and how you say it. Shit.
And then how you put it together.
Yeah.
with the music and the engineering.
Yeah,
So
it's different.
you can't compare the two.
And it's kind of it's
like a rapper is a poet first and not a music. There's a lot of rappers who do not know how to do anything else but rap. Recite those words. It's not like being a musician where it's like, oh yeah,
Pusha T.
I made this song, so I played the guitar, I did the drums, I chose the rhythm and put it all together.
Yeah,
you know?
No,
it's totally different.
There's very few. J. Cole, Big Crit, some of those producer / rapper type of guys, but for like niggas like Pusha T,
Pusha T is not sitting there playing with a drum kit for 3 days.
I don't give a fuck about his singing voice. He doesn't have no singing song. The nigga raps. He spits bars, and you come to hear him spit bars. When Drake raps, when he goes to rap, you want to hear Drake spit his bars that he came up with, that he thought of, that he owns and shit. But like in my impression, niggas saying Drake. First of all, you can't say Drake won off a freestyle that he put out that I personally think he knew was coming. Cause like I said, I told my coworker I told my brother actually the Complex was at they showcased the song, the listening party already. Somebody had to already show Drake what the fuck was happening. You know what I'm saying? Drake knew that shit was coming.
No, the thing is, even people heard it at least Wednesday.
Yeah,
that's the thing. So people were able to listen to it on Wednesday.
Yeah,
in whatever
Drake
fashion.
probably had a copy of that shit before we knew what the fuck was happening.
So he had a full day.
He probably had a rough draft of the shit.
He had a full day to come up with all that. It's not like he heard it this morning and then dropped it.
Yeah, last night when we all fucking logged on or whatever the fuck we get our music from and downloaded the shit.
I mean, but in the end, I say...
No, I can't. I wouldn't say that because back to back.
I'm saying in the end, he takeovered to Pusha T's Ether. So Ether was a better song. Takeover was a better diss.
Yeah. Okay, say that. I say that. But to me, it wasn't even so much... It's like...
Because Pusha T is like, Q is writing your tracks. Drake is like, I basically saved your label.
Yeah. Drake came with heat for a nigga that's dissed him with 2 lines. That's automatically going to look better than a nigga who only had 2, who gave you 2 solid lines compared to a nigga who's throwing shots.
Yeah, he's
directing this. This nigga said some shit about Baby Wayne and you on one song amongst coke lines. So it's like
at the end of an album.
Yeah, at the last song of an album. So it's like, and then he didn't give you like a full. He gave you like half a bar. Like it sounded like Nas, but Quentin wrote it. That's like five words. You can't. Like I said, I don't know if Push gonna respond. I think Push gonna respond. It's up to him. I wouldn't let this shit get away from him too much. You end up like Meek.
It's highly likely that he will respond,
and he needs to do it with. He needs. Although at least today, he has today to get that hoe out.
Although he didn't scathe him like he scathed Meek.
But Meek act like he didn't want smoke. Like you can't say niggas
because Meek was on tour, so he didn't.
Nah, nigga.
He was on the tour with Nicki Minaj.
Bro,
that was what happened.
Look at this shit. We got this shit right here. Me and you making professional quality podcasts in this fucking room and shit, and our shit ain't no $1 million studio. That nigga could have found a laptop and a fucking mic on tour somewhere and got the shit cracking.
I mean,
he got a bunch of niggas with him. I'm pretty sure he got some.
This is 3 years later. It might not have been all his equipment because they were in like Canada at the time.
Yeah.
So he might not have had his own stuff.
Not even so much his own stuff. Just like you can get you a mic. I still to this day say that Nicki told him not to go at Drake.
Also,
I think she said don't go at that nigga.
Also, you got to remember, Canada is not that well populated in the same methods. If he was on like the East Coast in that shit drive, he could be like, okay, what's the closest major city? We'll be there in 3 hours, then I'll go do it. He's in Canada where it's like, oh, you got to drive through the middle of nowhere to get to another city.
I mean, but like I'm saying, he could have did that shit on the tour. Like I said, we got our own little setup right here. We got our own little on the road setup and shit too.
5 years later.
But I'm just saying, like the nigga, this shit was still out and popping.
No, he couldn't.
My nigga,
Look, Amazon wasn't a $1 billion company with drones and shit. He wasn't gonna get his mixer.
I mean,
and
nigga, they got
the
Best
next
Buys
morning.
and shit. The fuck, nigga rich.
Best
They got
Buy,
Best Buys.
Nigga, Best Buy closed at 9.
Still though,
you had
like,
to, and then he was in Canada. You don't
that
even.
nigga
You
Drake
don't
gave him
even.
a whole day.
You don't even know if he was in a whole region that had a Best Buy.
That nigga Drake gave him a whole day.
You ain't seen the Alaska documentaries, motherfuckers.
But at least come back after back to back. He didn't even come back with back to. I still have.
No, he
not
did
heard
come back after. He had, but the track was whack though.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Shit.
saying. You came back after back to back. I think you was back in the States by then. You should have went ahead. That's what I'm talking about. Pusha gonna go ham at that. I think Pusha got one loaded in the chamber. He been had rebuttal bars just in case that nigga feel like he want to say something. I didn't think he was gonna say anything to him. It's one thing to go with Meek Mill, who's a flash rapper. He just yells loud on the tracks that makes you that's with hard beats. But it's different between a nigga who can rap over a smooth beat and still kill that shit. He will fuck your life up, but we'll see. That nigga push on the clock, nigga. Is ball in his court. He holding the rock still. I thought he would have had one out today.
Nah, I kind of don't care anymore though. I mean, I heard it. It's just like, oh well, he got at him. Yeah. But my thing is that
I'm excited because we haven't had a rap beef between two good niggas in a long time.
Well, we still don't have one. Here's the thing. So the Toronto, I tweeted this. The Toronto Raptors got eliminated in embarrassing fashion. Just swept.
Fucking swept by a nigga that was practicing.
Right. Okay. God's Plan got parodied about LeBron. So one of your hottest recent songs is not a parody.
Yeah.
Okay. Rihanna basically is like, yeah, he told me he loved me and I wasn't feeling that.
Yeah. She basically called a nigga a square.
Yeah. He got cut off by Rihanna.
Yeah.
Officially, publicly.
She said, "Yeah, I love you, but I mean, I'm off that."
And then now he got to look at Serena walking around happily married with a baby.
That's not his.
And glowing
with a light
shit.
skinned baby. On top of that, that's not his. Whose baby? I still take you to this trick, baby, but I'm not.
No, that was years ago. That was years before. No. Guys, she married a whole white dude.
I'm joking.
That's what happens. They come out brighter than her. Okay, if it was my child, that child have been dark. But that's not what happened. His fuse is short. Like his life has been trash.
That's just my brother's like. This nigga been tense ever since he found out Serena was pregnant.
Yeah,
nigga that went. And then she married the nigga. He been on edge.
Everything's look. He ruined her Wimbledon season. Oh, I forgot. He ruined all these people's season. He ruined Kentucky's undefeated season.
Yeah.
He ruined Serena's majors year where she didn't. He was at the one that she lost because she kept looking at him. He ruined
stupid ass smile he does.
Oh, he ruined the Seahawks Super Bowl.
He ruined the Seahawks.
Remember? He ruined the Seahawks Super Bowl. That was the same year. He ruined their Super Bowl.
Oh, somebody did say Drake is
the Drake curse.
Yeah, Drake takes all the talent from everybody. I don't think that was the same year they came out and said he was
I said Case ones with Serena Williams. Oh, it was the Miami Heat. Okay, the Miami Heat won that championship. Drake was with them in Miami when they were celebrating. Yep, they got what's the best adjective?
Fucked up.
They got incinerated the next season. Like the Spurs whooped the shit out of them. Then Kentucky ruined their undefeated season. He cursed Liverpool. They put the Raptors, but the Raptors don't count. He said in a song Steph Curry with the shot, and then they lost, and then they blew a 3-1 lead.
Drake takes like somebody said, Drake takes all of the talent from everybody else around him.
and he was part of the downfall of Johnny Manziel.
Oh yeah, with that draft day shit.
Yeah, so
but Johnny Manziel's on his way. Johnny Manziel was gonna make it anyways.
So Drake is toxic, and his fuse is ever since the Rihanna thing between Rihanna, the Raptors getting swept in a very embarrassing fashion, and God's Plan being parodied all in like a whole week span, because it's like a week and a half. Drake's fuse is just at an all-time short.
I say the nigga's been on one since fucking Serena.
No, he's just been like net mad, but since the playoffs and how bad the Raptors been and the Rihanna thing came out, he just has no fuse anymore. Like, he's just exploded at everything.
My niggas bumping into walls, punching holes through the post and shit. And then the nigga gets up in the morning and think, yeah, I'm gonna have a good day. And he hears a nigga talk about, Push said that Quentin wrote your verse, and you sound like Nas because Quentin wrote you. And then he went at Wayne, which you know you love Wayne.
He just turned into light skinned Hulk in his own.
Light skinned Hulk.
He still had Morningwood and everything. So just imagine an angry person and like
he got to get up and see Serena with her nice. He knows he goes on her profile every time they talk about Serena. Just up there, he
goes to her Reddit.
Yeah, he just throws a fucking chair.
So yesterday morning he was just like just imagine an angry light skinned dude and like just like a tank and boxers with like an 8-inch Morningwood, just slamming his arms on his marble countertop. Like, what the fuck?
He just grabs 40 from upstairs. Nigga doesn't even have the coal wiped out his eyes. Make a beat, motherfucker.
Look, one of his chef is making like eggs in a skillet. He just flips the skillet and shit.
No, I want sausage. Uncultured sausage. We going in today.
No, he's like, no, I want you to go get a chicken. I want you to snap his neck in front of me. That's how we getting this goddamn.
Let the blood drain on the ground.
It's the only thing that'll satisfy my anger until I get to the studio.
Goes downstairs and just starts screaming at himself.
He's just screaming in the mirror with the lights off. He's just screaming in the mirror, the lights off, and then somebody comes down there, like flick on the lights, and then just
turn it off.
They're like, oh shit.
They don't even turn it on. They just get to the gate ready to turn it on. Hear him.
Just take off running.
Just turn it off and walk away. He pages 40 every 30 minutes. Are you done yet? No,
it's not even 30 minutes. It's like every 5.
Are you done yet?
He's like Clark County. He's like Clark County. Except he's yelling.
40. If you don't hurry up with this motherfucking beat, you're gonna be 20. When I'm done with you, nigga.
Because I'm going to cut you in half in my basement.
40 finished it finally. He takes it. It's on a disc. It's not even like on a flash drive. He literally burns it to a disc and just puts it into the thing, slams it, and Drake just goes off.
No, it's not even on the disc. It's on the he burns 3 cassette tapes. Drake throws the first one out a window, and then he snaps the second one in his bare hands. He's like, okay, now I'm ready.
Play that shit. He don't even rap it first. He just fuck you, Pusha T. Fuck you. Play that back for me.
How that sound?
Yeah, there wasn't any bars, Drake. You gotta actually rap, buddy. Just getting out my frustration.
Oh man.
Then he finishes the session, punches a hole through the wall, just walks, doesn't even listen to it, put that shit out, and just walks off. Fuck you, Pusha T, punches the wall. Whoa, let's take that part out.
His bedroom is just full of like fist holes in the wall.
There's funny thing, they're not even like all on the same day. They're just from different times in this song. Serena had a baby. Serena getting married.
And somebody wrote in Sharpie what they were for.
This is when he found out about Serena's baby. This is the Rihanna interview.
This is when he found out Rihanna's friend don't think he that cute.
This is Meek Mill. This is when Meek Mill got with Nicki Minaj. This is when Nicki Minaj said she don't like light skinned niggas. I'm pretty sure Drake has a rap for every nigga on this team except for Lil Wayne.
All right, you got anything else?
I think I'm done. We talked about everything I wanted to talk about.
Dang, it's a long one. It's almost
2 hours. Hey, it's good
and I'm
content.
probably
though.
not cutting anything.
Nope.
I haven't
episode.
been driven by you to have to cut material out this because you're wilding.
I give you good content.
For once.
Fuck you. Anyways, this has been the Space City Brothers podcast. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Space City Bros, at Instagram at Space City Bros. Subscribe to us, leave comments on the SoundCloud, hit us up on our email,
hit us up on iTunes, give us ratings
please. 5 ratings. We only want 5s, nigga. No 3s, no 4s. If it's not a 5, we don't fuck. We'll take a 4 maybe, but if anything lower than a 4, suck the dick. Be sure to look at us Stitcher, Google Play Store, iTunes.
Oh yeah, I gotta show you something.
Okay.
Bam. Turned all the podcasts into videos.
Oh, you got it?
So we will.
And we're on YouTube now.
We will be uploading the backlog of podcasts to YouTube. And I don't know if I'll do it the same day because I might forget. But it'll be the same week.
Shit on your PC. All that shit trying to get uploaded at the same time.
It will be the same. The episodes will be on YouTube. I know they're going to drop on SoundCloud in the mornings, but I might manually upload to YouTube that night, or just whenever I get done and do both. Because you still gotta put it as a video. It's a whole extra step.
Yeah. But
we will be on YouTube.
Yep, YouTube coming soon. So, I've been your host, Henny Pendergrass. Follow me at the Kid Henny on Twitter. This has been my brethren.
Space City Walt. Yeah. Yeah.
And we out this bitch.
Nigga, all facts. Look how I run it up. Look how I run it up. Look how I'm coming up. But wish you was one of us. See how that money come? Paper cut fingers from counting that money up. Praying emojis. The blessings keep coming. I know I can't have enough. Never on E. Took off on haters. There's no need to gas me up. I'm patting my lead. I'm too far ahead and there's no way you catching up.